Going to question 13, here we need to support the researcher's hypothesis. So what is that hypothesis? Let's start reading. Researchers hypothesize that a decline in the population of dusky sharks in this area led to a decline in the eastern oysters in the region. The sharks do not typically consume eastern oysters, but do consume the rays, which are the main predators of the oysters. So we're hearing that when the sharks decline, the oysters also decline. And that's because the sharks eat the cow-nosed rays. So if there are no sharks, you can imagine there would be more rays. So we could say the opposite is true. As the sharks go up, then the rays will go down, and therefore the oysters will now go up. Because the sharks eat the rays, and the rays eat the oysters. So let's start looking at the answer choices. A says, declines in the abundance of the shark's prey other than cow-nosed rays. Okay, right there we're already off because we're not hearing anything about the prey other than the cow-nosed rays. B, eastern oyster abundance tends to be greater in areas with both sharks and rays than in areas with only sharks. Well, that wouldn't make sense because the rays are the ones that eat the oysters. So, if anything, the abundance of the oysters has to be lower when there were the rays, not greater, like it says here. C, consumption of eastern oysters by cow-nosed rays in the region substantially increased before the regional decline. We're not really hearing anything that would lead to an increase followed by a decrease. And D, cow-nosed rays have increased in regional abundance as the sharks have decreased. So the rays increasing as the sharks decreasing, that matches exactly what we read when we read the passage. So the answer here is D.